Welcome back to the dive. It is match day 27 at the Stadio Olimpico. We have Roma facing off against Juventus this afternoon. The Sunday primetime show tonight, and it is a head-to-head in the table. Let's take a look at it right now. But first, before we dive right into it, everyone, if I could please ask you to like and subscribe to the video, get it all going. Please and thank you. It means so much to me. We are live currently on YouTube in both the vertical and horizontal views, Twitch, X, Instagram, pick, and assist. We are literally everywhere. So whichever platform you're on, make sure to follow us everywhere. It's in the description, the bio, whatever it is. So just smash those buttons, get down to the links, follow us, and get into our Discord as well. To continue the conversation with with the crew, with the regular crew. So without further ado, let's look at it right now. Juve 46 points, Roma 50 points, Como now in between with the game in hand. 48 points. It's a absolute must win, and that would be, of course, huge for the table, with 4th to 6th essentially being a point separating each, and then a game in hand to Napoli. Getting quite serious for the top 3, quite honestly, at this point. Anything could happen. So it's getting exciting. We'll see where it stands after today, and then there will be 11 games left. But that is for the future. Let's look at the game right now. I want to look before we go in. You know I like to do this. I gotta find who's the referee. Oh, right there, Simone Sozza. Simone Sozza. I mean, I just don't know what to think anymore. It's just the name. The name is being recorded, and we'll see where it goes from there. But the lineup. Let's look. I just had you. Here we go. Sorry for the clicking. Start with Roma. Zvilar in net. It's a 3-4-2-1. Ndika, Mancini, Celik, of course. And pre-contract negotiations with Juve at the moment, coming on a free potentially. Midfield for Wesley, Kone, Cristante, and Rensch. Up top, you have Pasilin, Pellegrini with Daniel Malin up top. He's fairly new to Serie A here. Okay, so on to the same thing. Juve, a 4-2-3. Well, sorry, not quite 4-2-3-1 versus a 3-4-2-1. Sorry, my dyslexia there a little bit. Not quite the same. Back 3 versus back 4, but interesting here. You have Perrin in nets. That is saying something to Di Gregorio. Yes, saw him Galatasaray. He did okay. Everyone did okay until the wheels fell off. Everyone just, there was nothing left in the tank, of course. Though he's getting a start here. I mean, no other reason, I think, other than just form. I've seen no reports of Di Gregorio even being benched for any reason ahead of this game. So a bit of a surprise there right away. Back 4, Cambiaso, Kelly, Bremer, Kalulu. This is good to see. This is the best that we have in the back 4. Hopefully Cambiaso also has a good day. That's kind of the key factor. Midfield, pivots, Coop Miners, Thuram. So what we have to note here is Locatelli is suspended for too many yellows. Determining factor today is no Locatelli. We have had an absolute abysmal midfield whenever there has been no Locatelli, even if it's just been for a few minute substitution. Hoop Miners, however, on decent form, at least in Europe. 2 goals in the first leg, an assist in the second. He's going to need to step up tonight. Otherwise, when we will look at the bench, the options aren't necessarily the greatest. Nothing in our depth charts is necessarily the greatest at the moment, but Let's move on to the top here. We have McKennie once again slotting in as the number 10 with Yildiz on the left and Conceição on the right with Jonathan David up top. So other than the goalkeeper question, which is honestly a toss-up, I'm not too concerned here or there. But the lack of Locatelli is going to be absolutely huge tonight. It will determine the game. Gasparini versus Spalletti. Let's look at the bench. They got keepers. They got 3 keeps on the bench. Gilardi, Dolkowski, Zemikas as defenders. You have Angelino, El Añoui, El Shawari in the midfield. Arena, Zaragoza, Ventrino, and Dybala, of course, and Vaz in your attack. So a deeper bench it's a decent bench. Okay, so Pinso and Di Gregorio as our keepers. So yeah, he's healthy on the bench. Gatti as your only other defender that can come on there. Zagrova, Moretti, Kostic, Babal, Ajic, Openda, and Boga. So again, in the midfield, I know they're throwing Cabal and Kostic as a midfielder, even Zagrova. That is... No, it's Moretti. Moretti is your option. Maybe Ajic, if you get desperate. But he hasn't been the greatest, I guess. He hasn't really proven himself, shown himself to be making the first team as a regular starter here, right? So that's the concern. It's the absolute concern today is our midfield. And we'll watch and see. Hopefully, I mean, if Coop could live up to expectations, we will not have a concern. That's to say, I have no idea how this match is going to turn out. It is at the Stadio Olimpico. It is home field advantage for Roma. We're coming off that huge game on Wednesday. That 120-minute game. So yeah. Players are tired. Yildiz as well. We're going to have to see. You're going to see Boga and Zagrova. They're going to take off Conceição, Yildiz. McKennie, we'll see. I mean, Openda always comes on for David. Does McKennie stay out? You could potentially put in Moretti or Ajic. We'll have to see what happens with the midfield. And, I mean, you might see Kostic, Cabal come on for Cambiaso and maybe a Gatti for Kelly. That's kind of what we're looking at in terms of changes. For the evening, Roma, you'd probably see Angelino, El Shawari, Dybala for sure. We'll see. We'll see what else happens here. It's your boy Asher. 4 days is my birthday. Can I get a shout out? It's a little premature, I guess, but yeah, you can get a shout out. I haven't seen you around here before, though. Yeah, you just one of those lurkers, or are you just stopping by for the first time? But yeah, there's a shout out. Happy birthday, March 5th, I guess it's gonna be. Okay, so I really don't know how to feel about this today. I've kind of come in very neutral. Almost not putting too much pressure on myself for this one, even though I have no effect on this game today. But I guess Wednesday was emotional for multiple reasons. How do you know? You said 4 days. It's March. I'm doing math. Unless you're just being a troll. I don't know now. Am I your dad? I don't know. How old are you? Maybe I could be old enough potentially be your dad, depending on how old you are. But no, you don't need to dox yourself on stream here. Yeah, guys, get in the chat. Let us know how you feel, what your predictions are. I don't know. I don't want to predict. I'm kind of forced to predict, though, aren't I? 2-2. We got Bremer. If Bremer stays healthy, that's the thing. Do we get 2 yellows? Do we get a red card? By the way, the whole 2 yellow thing, I'm going to foreshadow this a little bit. I just literally recorded a video before I went live here. I'm going to release it tomorrow. Got to edit it and all that stuff, of course. But big rule changes coming up to football in general in preparation for the World Cup in particular. But these rules will be reaching all across Europe. So stay tuned for that. It is interesting. There are it's significant. It's a significant number of rule changes that are coming down the pipe. One of them being a bit of a teaser is the second yellow being reviewable. So this comes hot and was actually used as an example of the rule. The Bastoni theatrics in the Derby d'Italia sending Kalulu off his first drop minutes of the season. Jay Carr coming in. How's it going this afternoon, my buddy? Yeah, I'd rather let this game rock. I don't know if the Gala game really means they're gonna change or just one of those ifs. Yeah, so this is actually an interesting point in that we know this game can exhibit character, most especially when they're down a man. Inter Galatasaray, there is character on this team. We just don't see it every week. And I feel like this team needs to be a little bit on the back foot, is at least in the league table, knowing that realistically fourth place is what's in reach here. Sure, he was looking like a maybe. Once we got into that zone, we kind of backed off and got comfortable. Now we're out. We're on the outside looking in again. Just like with Gala, we were down 3 goals. We clawed them back. Even down a man. We clawed 2 of those back, down a man. What character, which version of Juventus do we have? Because if we get the version of Juventus we saw on Wednesday, this team easily wins the league and goes deep in the Champions League. But that's the problem, is that you do not see this every single week. Yeah, my son in the chat. Oh man. I've only had a couple of one night stands in my life, so yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know. It would be old enough if we're talking about, because I've been married a while now. And no, I do not cheat my wife. That's bullshit. So, the kid would be old enough to be on YouTube. Let's just say that at this point. The fact that these guys must be exhausted, it depends on the recovery plan and how much the training staff have really pushed the boys in the past few days. And that's a double-edged sword, always is, in that you have to keep a certain amount of sharpness. You have to train specific tactics for the team you're going to face, Roma in this case. So you have to train a little bit. It's a fine margin. Bones also in the chat, another regular. All the regulars. Oh, and I missed a Kimmy Minx from X. Hello. You X people never, yeah, I said you people. Never get comments in from X. They have the higher viewership on all platforms, but the least amount of interaction. So thank you for commenting in from X. I don't know what's up with X and videos, because I mean, people love to speak their mind on X, just not when there's a live stream going on, apparently. Okay, 2:45. I'm going to do a refresh on my stream. Just make sure I haven't lagged out at all. Looking okay. Yep. No, I'm sorry. I was just trying to pick up the chant in the stadium. I thought it was the Juve chant at first, but I'm pretty sure it's not. That would be insane to hear it. The Stadio Olimpico with Nah, so 75,000, I think it says right here. 68,530 is the full capacity, and I'm pretty sure he's full tonight. All right, we're getting this game about ready to go. German Dave should be joining us shortly as well. I will also bring up the scoreboard. I will sync that up shortly as well once we get underway. What are you doing, scoreboard? Looking all funny. Get that looking proper. And we have kickoff. Here we go. Just bear with me as I am gonna sync. They set how this thing syncs differently. I gotta figure that out now too. Oh, it's alive. Oh, I love it. Okay, and yeah, it is synced up. Perfect. Okay, and as you can see, scoreboard powered from liveonassist.com. You can find us at The Dive if you want something a little more sports interactive. It's geared towards the sports viewership, syncs up the time, no spoiler chat, all that jazz. Who else with Dahl coming in? Welcome, Dahl and Dirty Para. Saying have a nice match, everyone. Well, thank you. All right, let's focus in. A minute already gone here, and we have Yildiz currently scooping it in, headed away. It was towards McKenny. Decent shape, didn't make it. Coop here, heading it back to danger. The ideas are there so far, but Roma's pretty good defensive team. It's going to be a tough one. So, German Dave, he did have his Hurt the Berlin match today. That's why he's late. He had a meeting afterwards on a Sunday. That's part of the life, I suppose, working in football. Pellegrini, I know they focused on him here on the TV, but always dangerous. He's one of the Roma players I actually do like. Unlike Mancini, for instance, who we all like to despise. Anthony, last chance salute. Yeah, if we lose this one, it's pretty critical for our season. That is no lie, but easy giveaway here. Pasili parried away. Pellegrini, after I just glazed him a little bit, puts that one high. So Perrine, and this is an issue with Perrine. The reason why we got Di Gregorio is because we wanted to play this modern out from the back, goalkeeper, ball at the feet kind of style. Perrine is not that. He's from the old school. He is a shot stopper. He is basically only a shot stopper. And we see him now struggling to play with his feet. Once again, looking where to distribute after being bit in the ass there with the long ball. Giving away a chance that he did. That's throw-in. That throw-in, sorry, was offside. Oh, no, sorry. The throw-in happened in the wrong location, so it's a redo. Ball going to Roma, though, for the error. Sealy has a lot of potential. I can tell how old you are by how you said that word potential. That was something us people in the 2000s said, or things that we would say. We would just like not say the rest of the word. Yeah, you just aged yourself by saying that. Love watching him play, not so much today though. Yes, a young Italian talent, of course. Unless was that intentional the way you said it? Because if it was, it definitely aged yourself. If it was just a type mistake, then it's just a funny coincidence. Free kick Roma. Tom's there first. Cambiaso's looking for a clean game today, I would say. If he defensive solidity. It's nice when he contributes offensively, sure, but definitely need the defense first approach there from the back line. Bremer walking it up, draws a foul. But Daniel Malin, he's one of those young kids that FIFA glazes a lot, and then kind of tapers out. I remember I had him as my striker. He was one of those guys you get up to 98 on FIFA. Didn't quite work out that way, but it will be interesting to see how he does here in the Italian league. If anything changes, if he can find some more consistency. We finish with 11 men. We'll have to see what kind of dark arts Mancini pulls off today. I think that's going to be the big thing there. Ooh, David double teamed and stripped of the ball. Yes, that's where he was from originally, Dortmund there. Team that produces a lot of young talents. But they get hyped up a lot too, those players, right? Ed Yemi. I mean, he was another one of those like super overhyped players from Dortmund. But yeah, pace. I mean, in FIFA, all you need is pace. Broken ass game. I haven't played that in months now. I don't know, it's around Christmas or so. They just broke it. Yeah, the December update. They just absolutely broke the game. Or November even. And Cheney should get a bigger mask so I don't have to look at him. Nice transition forward. Chico does go back with it as the pressure comes on quick from Roma. Over the top. Nice feed. Oh, he can't bring it down. But there's David. Decent boys. Oh, come on. Again, speaking of FIFA, that looked like one of those FIFA moves you try to pull off and you're up 10-0. Instead of just putting your fucking foot through it. Like, we always scream for. But Cambiaso up on the play. It has looked dangerous. So as we talked about, I appreciate what he can do offensively, but we need the defensive solidity more than anything. But he does create that opening we just saw. Yeah, ever since all the folks on Ultimate, Ultimate Team. That's what makes the money for all the lemmings. I refuse. Like I tried Ultimate Team. No, I do not see the appeal of opening up packs of virtual cards to see who your fucking team is going to be. It all seems kind of ridiculous to me. I'm more of a simulator type guy. I like that air of realism to it all. David is afraid to shoot. Yeah, he has no killer instinct. He only shoots if he's finishing off a team move. Because he's a second striker. That's the thing. He is not that killer number 9. If we had Vlahovic, a David Vlahovic pairing would actually be pretty killer. And I think you would see both of them shine. Oh, Wesley with a nice cutout there. Oh, and we have Thuram and Mancini on the ground. Collision there just behind the play. And Thuram looks like he's hurt. He's definitely showing pain. Mancini, I can never tell. They just ran into each other. Got it in the Thuram looks like he got it in the face. Maybe an elbow? Not quite sure. All right. Yeah, it's true. Mancini does look like a Merdista. They already have Bastoni, so they got to share. People are still those dirty ass Inter fans still defending Bastoni. I saw one today. Oh, well, look at Milan. Oh, he doesn't have to apologize. It's because he fucking celebrated doing it and high fived his teammates. They're on with a huge dribble, but centers it to nobody. Yeah, like everyone dives. Everyone's a bitch. I think everyone should just apologize and just get kicked out of football for doing it. It was up to me. But yeah, when you start celebrating it, absolutely. Absolutely, you are putting yourself elevated on that piling heap of shit. Trying to like, oh well, Milan, player doping Milan, Bastoni. Why does he have to apologize? Because he's a piece of shit that celebrated it. Fuck, how hard is that to figure out? Kalulu though, oh, you just stopped yourself up. You had 4 options. Chico, of course, from downtown puts it up in the second sector. If it could even make it past the running track in the Stadio Olimpico. Fans are a mile away. Oh, Anthony, you collect actual soccer cards. Okay. I guess that makes more sense if you do it for real. Yeah, it's one of those things. That's why I never played games like Stardew Valley, Rated Garden. I'm gonna go outside and make a garden, have actual like peppers and tomatoes I can eat for real, not like a like if I'm gonna play a video game, I'm gonna do something I can't do for real. You know, I'm not gonna just simulate something I can just go outside and do. You know, never understood that shit. Like Power Wash Simulator. I got my own power washer, man. I'll just go paint my car or my driveway or some shit. You know, I'm not gonna play a video game. You know, just like I'm not gonna kill a person for real, so I'll go play Battlefield. You know, but yeah, I mean, let's open up virtual playing cards. Just I'm too old for that shit. But crusty old man. Nice pass forward now though. Yildiz. Oh man. It was a deflection. I thought he just whipped it. Okay. Um I mean, I can't get mad. He did put his foot through it. Yeah, Chico's only 5'5". He's tiny. Some actual soccer cards have pieces of jersey on. I didn't know that. I'm not a card collector. I'm not a collector type dude. I do like building stuff. I am getting the Schumacher Lego. It just released today. It's coming tomorrow. Meanwhile, I've had the Schumacher model kit on my desk for months, being ready to be put together that I've just ignored. So, I mean, I guess that's my little nerdy thing. But I got to do things for I got to do something interactive. I can't be passive. Much tism, as the kids say. Our finishing is abysmal. Yeah, no, it's yeah, no shit. No fucking shit. We need better finishing. It's nuts. It really is though. Oh man, I totally forgot today too. I kept on meaning to watch. It was the first race of IndyCar today, and I don't follow IndyCar, but I figured, well, I might as well. No, completely forgot. But we do have F1 starting next week, and I'll definitely be. Well, the time zone. I didn't even check when that Melbourne race starts. Hopefully, it's a good time. Field is dribbling up. David Cambiasso. Oh, it's just poked away. And was it offside? I think it was. Where does the ball go? Yeah, it is a throw in. So it wasn't offside. They thought it was. Yeah, Yildiz already looking kind of tired. Mind you, he's been running. No, he was definitely onside. Okay, where did you see the Burger King thing? Was that on the billboards? I do not get Burger King, man. Ooh, McKennie taken out. Like, what does Burger King offer that's better than any other fast food joint? I don't understand its purpose in life. I mean, like Sonic, you get milkshakes. And your McDonald's, the classic fries. Newcastle, you get sliders. I don't know. It just seems like what's Burger King doing? The Whopper is just a Walmart branded Big Mac, though. Really, like the meat is even the same. I don't know. I just don't know its purpose. Yeah, you're right, J Car. Even shitty American food gets better as soon as you leave America. A Kenny. Oh no, come on, guys. So many chances. And Roma defensively has looked very exposed. The fact that we haven't had Locatelli, I don't think that's the problem at all right now. The midfield has not needed to even be good, really. Oh, and I just got the notification that my Michael Schumacher Lego has been shipped. I'm gonna build the shit out of that car. It's the same as that in my background. You can see the Ayrton Senna McLaren there behind the Ferrari. It's gonna be the same style as that. Icons, they call it. Gonna come with the cool pedestal. I'll have to buy the light kit and all that shit too. I can't wait. Roma midfield is not existing right now. Yeah, exactly, Anthony. Like, so the fact that Coop is on the pitch does not even matter. Kone, Cristante, and Dika, the guys in the midfield for Roma. How big is the set? It's I think it's a couple hundred pieces. I don't know, like the McLaren, like the white one. I don't know. Here, like this guy. I'm pointing to it. One right in the back. It's gonna be the same size. This big Ferrari. That's like that one's massive. That's a Technic. That one's like craziest shit that Lego does, kind of thing. That one's really big. So it's good. It's like the good middle ground, average kind of Lego set. And I hadn't touched Lego in years. Now since this F1 stuff, I've kind of nerded out on it too. Now, speaking of Roma's midfield, they are trying to work it right now. Yeah, no, I feel like I've started to go more of the waffle this game. We've been so serious the past few games, and we've kind of had a bad time with the whole deal. That I think just personally, I'm trying to be more lighthearted about the whole situation. Just see how things go today. I never said this wasn't an emotionally charged stream at times. It certainly is. Oh, you got the Game Boy Lego. Yeah, that's cool. I saw somebody build an actual Game Boy into the Lego set. Yes, it is expensive. If you don't care, you can get all the knockoffs off Temu and shit. Ooh, nice feed there for Roma. Juve doing well to track back though. There's Cambiasso. Which one's the Capocannoniere of La Liga? That wasn't Malin. He's 27 now. Jesus, he got old. He looks older than that though. That's the thing. Even when he was young, he always looked like he was 40. Receding hairline. Didn't get those genes anyways. Chico going for a run and gets tripped up. Lots of energy used there. Oof. Oh, now that's a foul? I don't know about that. Wesley putting on a bit of a shift. Yeah, he is a bit of a shit right now. Getting in there, getting in the way, doing a good job there on the left. Wearing the captain's armband as well. Interesting enough. Should be Cristante, no? Did I see that wrong? Yeah, okay, it is Cristante. I must have seen. Yeah, they have a blue badge on their. It's Cristante. Never mind me. Chico hasn't done something useful this calendar year. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what to say at this point, other than we'll see what happens in the summer. And he knows he's on the chopping block, so he's got to figure it out. Maradona was also on cocaine, so I don't think his diving was his face into the glass tabletop. But yeah, he had tree trunks as legs. He was a thick boy. Anthony, so I noticed that too. You talk about Zagrova, how although he whiffed a ball and missed a clear chance. Hold on, Roma here. Kalulu gets enough of it. Yeah, like he had a horrible finish, but who hasn't on this team so far, right? But he did change the game quite a bit. It's clear to me, especially because he did play extended minutes there on Wednesday, that he's just heavily managed. He has to be unloaded after any, especially heavy load like that. Is he playing through pain? I don't know. We haven't figured out Milik after 3 years, so we really have no idea what's kind of going on behind the scenes there. Oh, given away by Cristante. Here's Yildiz. You got David Ferfor. Come on, put it up. And it doesn't quite make it through. Takes a bit of a chip. It's still Juve. Cambiaso. Ooh, please tell me that was a deflection. No, that was not. Douglas Costa wasn't Douglas, if I remember correctly. Like once he got injured, then he was always injured. I guess that's same with Zagrova. He was just a bit younger, maybe, than when Costa did it. But yeah, I mean that happens. Once you get the injury, it's just you always get injured. I mean, I've done it to myself, re-injured myself multiple times. It sucks, man. Yeah, some guys they just don't repair the same way. Oh wow! And Perrine gets in front of that. Roma kind of just force a pass down deep out of nowhere. Malin comes charging forward, but it does look like Perrine takes a piece in the face, and he is now down. Oh, just nicely headed down to Malin there. Mancini getting the head. I mean that was good. Mancini pinching up there. Kelly didn't mark him down tight enough, and yeah, just Malin getting past Bremer, just sneaking by all the Roma players, just getting enough space to make something happen. I don't know how much though Perrine took. Still, it's on a knee. And how funny would that be now if Di Gregorio does have to come on. Yeah, I mean, as a center back, Anthony, if you lose your man, you at least gotta psych him out, put him off balance some level. Bremer did get cooked. He did, I guess, just enough. Here's the corner. Play with it. Ball back in for Roma. And one of those corner throw-ins. I don't know, my stream is fuzzy today. I just forced it into 1080 to see if it makes a difference, but or is it just the quality of the pitch today that's making it fuzzy? Is anybody else noticing that? It could be too because it's the Olimpico that the cameras are that much farther away, so when they zoom in, it's just that much lower quality. Ooh, another dangerous ball in. There's Bremer again. Trying to get this ball forward. Handball and a big trip up onto McKennie. There's the yellow card. Stopping in offensive action. And he's going to miss the next game now as well. Oh, for Roma. There's Wesley picking up his 5th yellow of the season. Which is good because he's been one of the more dangerous players for Roma now that he's on the yellow. That's going to take him back a little bit. And I mean, McKennie, Conceição, that's kind of what they've done. You can look behind the stats, let's say, with Chico, and he has created enough of that jeopardy to create basically enough fouls on Wesley now that he's in the books. Oh, now Pellegrini came down on that play. Don't know how much contact was there, but they did stop the play. We'll have to take a look back. So we have Coop Miners. Okay, I don't think that was definitely not the injury because that was Castrante and Coop Miners just trying to foul off each other. Nothing happened there, but Pellegrini, I'm not quite sure what happened. Ball does go to Roma. Another giveaway by Roma. They've done a few of those today. Chico, at last cannot get through. One actually gets in the way and recovers. Chaotic in the midfield. There's McKennie sitting deep. Nobody can make a clean pass. Bremer finally back to Perrine. They're going to settle this one down. Harry Winkler. Who the hell's Harry Winkler? You always throw out these obscure references. Henry Winkler? For like Fonzie? Is that who you mean? The Fonz? I don't know who Harry Winkler is. Oh, you did say Henry. I saw Harry. Sorry. Okay, Henry. I did read it wrong. My bad. Okay, the Fonz. You think he looks? I mean, his hair a little bit, I suppose. I wouldn't have made that connection though. Sure, I'm surprised too because that's that reference is even slightly before my time. I mean, my dad would have been watching the reruns. Oh, I guess when I was still sucking my thumb, I would have still been on something like that. A little bit, yeah. I gave him a quick flash. I got a picture of him up on screen. A little bit. I'll give you that. Not completely off. Heal doesn't work. Come on, boys. 30 minutes done on this one. They really should punish Roma in this first half because you never know what you get the second half. Definitely need to start capitalizing on something here. Jesus, Chico cannot stay on his feet even when he's winning the ball. Gets a throw in. Charlie Alcatraz. Oh my lord. That was such a weird transfer. That was out of my memory too. Like obviously I remember it happened, but my lord, it's not something you think about regularly. Finally busting out of that wing. Finally some space. Nice feet to Chico. Cuts. Oh, and it's blocked off. He stayed on his left foot this time. Hoop with it. And a little too heavy to Chico. So it's been a while, but another look now for Juve. Ooh, Wesley. That was a close one too, being on a yellow. He got lucky not to make more contact on Yildiz there. And I like that the commentators are giving credit to Yildiz for staying on his feet there. It just shows how rampant the diving is in the sport. And you don't get rewarded for it either, unfortunately. And that's really what the problem is that they're condoning the diving. Oh, want it back quickly. McKennie. Ooh, Pellegrini goes through on the challenge. Advantage given. Lulu. He's up on the play. Scoops it in. Headed on. Ooh, McKennie just going wide on that one. Man, it's almost McKennie once more. Like, Lulu just teeing it up. Man, that was a decent attempt. Yeah, it was not that far. Yeah, this is the story of the season. Even when we have all the chances, we cannot finish. Mac isn't really a big black rocket kind of shooter. He's not the most technical player in general. He just works hard and gets himself in a good position, and like he's good enough that he makes it happen. But it's also because he is one of the aerial threats, so he's also one of the ones typically charging into the box instead of sitting out back. Oh, Yildiz with another bad pass. I mean, he does that a couple times a game. Just completely miscues a pass. That boy needs a break, though. Man, I wish we could afford to bench him for a game. If we had Timothy Weah, he was good for a BBR. Oh, Chico takes a slip. Wesley goes down, and it is a foul. No yellow, though. Free kick for Roma. See here. Oh, yeah, I mean, there's a little step there. He could have given him a yellow. And Biaso read that play well, puts enough pressure on, but Frost still gets through the header high, and Roma missing all their chances as well when they come. As frustrating as it is from the Roma perspective, or Juve perspective, Roma has been frustrating as well today. Juve starting this low, Roma with the press. Again, the problem not having Di Gregorio to distribute this out farther. Until it's the end of the half now. Here's they kind of take their time to get things moving. Those new rules I alluded to, it should help speed those little stoppages and play up. For those who missed it, video should be coming out tomorrow on the new rule changes coming down the pipe. Ooh, that go off Kelly's hand? They don't call it. Finally booted down range. Juve just stuck in their zone. But it comes back the other way. Here's Malin. And Kelly right there gets rid of it. Will be a corner, though. Pellegrini going to tee this one up. Yes, that stupid whiz advertisement that they have on Roma's shirt there. From shitty long distance, crappy footage, it looks like a captain's band. And the other side is the Serie logo, which is white and blue as well. Like, it just looks like their captain's armband. Everyone looks like they're the captain. The new rules do look like a net positive. But again, it's always going to be how they're implemented. But they are looking to address some key issues, and I think especially coming up for the World Cup, especially because it's going to be played in North America, where the appetite for the theatrics are basically non-existent, that they're trying to clean up some of the bullshit for the American market. That's kind of how I'm looking at it. Or hopefully they just realize that it's nonsense and they need to fix things. That would be, I mean, just best mindset. Here's Wesley, though. And wow, what a curler into the side netting. And just like that, Roma are up by 1. I mean, we cannot shoot like that. Where has our shots like that disappeared to? He was just giving a little bit of space out wide and just, I don't know, fucking, yeah, Prime Del Piero just showed up there. Spalletti throwing up his hand in the air. Yeah, just not winning the battles in the midfield. And Spacili, I mean, that was a pretty easy pass. Perlin even got some fingers on it, just touched it. Yeah, he's certainly got his fingers on it. Actually, the fact that Perlin touched it made the shot look even better. Made it look like it was even tighter of a shot, but nah, I mean, regardless. And that's the thing, like, we've won a lot of those battles so far this half. We have looked better. But I mean, there's finishing for you. Tony just like fell down there, man. Well, response time. We can't keep on chasing every single game. This is another reason why we're tired, because we're always chasing. Ridiculous. Okay, this one's settling down. Oh, come on, better passing. Camby also doesn't let it get onto it. Not the most clean, but long dump in off the chest of David. Hoop gets blocked out. Bremer tries to pinch up, doesn't work. Cristante, Malin, they got Wesley out there. Bremer cuts it out, and it can be turned around quickly like that now that the game is being chased. As Juve try to push up for a late equalizer in the first half here. And now Juve is the one having trouble settling the ball down, as they're a little bit rattled. Now they're just booting the ball forward. Yeah. Oh, Bremer's been using that leg for a few months now. It's gotten back to size. It was smaller at one point. You can build that muscle pretty quick. More so the ligament. That never goes back 100%. That's why you build the muscle up around the ligament, so you let the muscle do the lifting. Take some of the load off the ligament. Yeah, part of his recovery plan would have been to steadily build that muscle back up. Juve still with the ball. Not finding options now. It's like they just get rattled. You were doing this so well earlier in the game, and now you just can't get out of your zone? Oh my god. Yeah, let that play. He just fell down. That was bullshit. Yildiz loses his footing, but goes to David. He takes the shot, and it goes over the bar. Bit of a longer range now. He probably could have taken his time. But yeah, this pitch here at the Stadio Olimpico is so trash. And it wasn't the shittiest shot in the world, but he had the time and space to at least get it on net. Hmm. Well, few seconds left. Probably a couple minutes added. Spalletti is heading towards Tudor territory right now. Results have not improved, even though general play has. But that always brings the conversation back to, is it the coach or is it the players? And how many times have we proven that, yes, a lot of this is the players? Which I think is part of the reason why, like, we have all this news recently about who's still on the team, who's at risk, who they're gonna get rid of. And there are talks of Spalletti renewing sometime this month. So here's the thing, you're not getting a better coach. Okay, I shouldn't say that. There were a few better options. Maresca could be on the table. There might be a Conte. There might even be an Allegri. Those are all maybes. But all of them you need to build around, and that's it. They, yeah, are finishing off the half here. They only added one. So you want to see a coach with a profile like Spalletti get a solid transfer window, one that actually has money to spend. Yeah, it's I'm not on the fire the coach point right now. The system's working. Everything for the most part is working okay. But we're getting fucked a lot by the officiating. A lot of calls have gone our way in just the past month. And I'm not gonna go on, oh, they're always out for Juve, whatever. No, it's just it has been a bad month against some key teams, some key games. And like, look, they're just missing their chance. They're making bad decisions. The IQ of the players are just not there. It in this situation, like, how do you blame the coach? Has Spalletti made some bad decisions? Sure, and he's actually always owned up when he has. Sometimes they're out of desperation. Sometimes he's legitimately just trying to rotate the squad, save the legs of Yildiz here and there, and it just doesn't work out because the team lacks an overall depth to be able to sit a Locatelli or even a Kalulu, unless he gets a red card. But like, it's difficult. It's definitely a difficult one. Let's look at some Fought Mob anyway, see what the numbers are going to be saying for us. Yeah, oh, Vasily got an 8. Wow. They rack discipline. Yeah. Oh man, Chico needs to be subbed. Yeah. But you're just gonna have Chico point oh. It's just Zagrova's another Chico. They're the same. Zagrova did have a game last time out though. Oga even. I don't know, man. Like, Yildiz makes bad decisions. David makes bad decisions. Chico is a chicken with his head cut off. Coop only will take a shot when he's completely blocked off and will never see daylight. Thuram has actually been running a lot more decently past couple games. But he's made some bad decisions. Cambiaso, Kalulu, they've gotten involved, but they're not your goal scorers. And then you got your center backs, which are probably the ones most likely to score. It's what do we do? I mean, we can look at the numbers all we want. Everyone's 6-ish, around the 6s there for Juve. They've been there, but they haven't done enough. Of course they're at 6s. They haven't played bad, but they haven't converted. And quite frankly, if you convert these chances that you have, you put Roma on the back foot right off the get-go, and you can't take control of this game. But every single time, we give up the early goal. Like, look at the numbers, 50% possession. XG, they're at a 1.11 or a 0.36 because we didn't hit the net at all. At all. Look, total shots, 6 apiece. 3 on target, 50% conversion for Roma, 0 Juve. 2 big chances to our 1. Passing, 202, 86%, 202, 81%. We dropped off. Like, we were the better team, and then we just stopped being the better team. And this goes back to the original question I posed at the beginning of this stream today, is that do we see the team that can beat anybody? Do we see the team that we saw on Wednesday, the team we saw at the Derby? Or do we see the other version of Juve, which is just the lackluster, don't really give a fuck, I don't know, just here to collect a paycheck? So, Spalletti, what does he do? He can only yell at these guys so much, motivate them however he does his motivation. Like, I'm running out of things like excuses, reasons. I'm just done making the excuses for the players at this point. Because even in Galatasaray, even though they played a great game, how many of those chances did they miss? Despite scoring 3 goals, they could have had 10 that game. Like, no joke, they could have had 10. I don't know. Running on empty, though. Like, are they, though? I know it's a long stretch, but you just got to rise to the challenge. It's just the mentality. Because even when you're running on nothing, you can always find something. It's always mind over matter. The mind can make you step up to that next level. They're not there. I mean, as it stands, we're just like Atalanta is coming up on our ass at this point. We're sitting in the Conference League. Balkan Tour. They need the response. Like, they need a response at the very least to tie this up. That is the minimum result today. Otherwise, I mean, yeah, we're talking about the Balkan League again. This has been happening to this team. Like, you know how we always made fun of every other team? Oh, Napoli, they're gonna, they play good until Christmas time, then they shit the bed. That's us now. So, Anthony, I don't think, just from what I've read, I think Spalletti is getting the offseason that he needs. So I don't think he's going to get fired. Unless, I don't know. Even if we lose every other game going forward, I just don't. You have no better options. You need to give a coach of this caliber a proper offseason. You have to remember the transfer markets he had. There was like $5 million borrowed dollars in the account that he could use. And we got Holm and Boga out of it, right? Somehow. By spending $5 million, we got 2 players. In the summer, now depending which competition we end up making, it changes a lot. But what you can do is sell overpriced players like Chico, hopefully move him on, We'll see if the market dictates. There's also a World Cup, so we'll see how that plays into all the transfers. But at the end of the day, you can you see that you can go and pay next to nothing for a Boga and get very similar output to the $40 million players that we have. Is it going to be great? No, but we can, and it will finally be a chance, an excuse for the team if we don't make Champions League to offload all these onerous contracts. Because right now, who's earning their paycheck? Bremer, Kalulu for sure. Those two guys. Locatelli is. Yield is. I mean, let's look at the lineup here. Yield is McKennie, Kelly, Bremer, Kalulu. I mean, Kelly, and like earning their money. These guys aren't making much money. You know? You can go with everyone else. You know what I'm saying? I pulled out 4 players that are earning their keep. And other ones like Kostic are so cheap that whatever, sure. Keep them around if you need some depth because it costs nothing. But otherwise, in terms of first team players, 4 of them with a couple more in the fringes with like a Thuram and Cambiaso. That's not great. Got a Yo coming in here as well. Chico's brainless speedster with good dribbling abilities. Yeah, brainless. Again, IQ. It's all IQ, right? $3 million a season is good money. From which perspective? It depends on which player. Which player are we talking about? Because we do have a higher wage bill. We do overpay players on Juve, right? Which is why when you get a Boga in, for instance, you are getting what you pay for. For Chico, yeah, is Chico overall probably better than Boga? Yeah, but are you getting what you pay for? Not really. The price to performance. And that's how you have to balance out a team. Yeah, you need a couple of those key players. So any player. So $3 million, right? Okay, so we're looking to give McKennie $4 million. Is that worth it? $4 million for McKennie? Because it isn't for like a Kelly, for instance. I would say that's even a lot with Chico with what he's doing. David's getting more than that because of the free transfer, getting paid a lot. So you have to look at the full package essentially, right? How much the team paid, and then how much they're continuing to pay with wages and bonus and all that nonsense. There's going to be an ongoing discussion. It's way too early to really lock down anything concrete. I mean, for all we know, Boot Miners does magically unlock and becomes the player we all want, and then our discussion changes. I mean, hypothetically, I don't believe that is going to happen. There's 11 games after today still. It's still quite a bit of football. You got March and April. 2 months, 2 full months. I mean, it's coming up fast. Absolutely, it would come up fast. But at the same time, you kind of just... I don't want to repeat myself because I've been saying this for months. Like, this is the team that we have. It is the team that we have, and this is what we got. But in due time, a lot of these guys are going to be done. In Cambiaso, apparently, he's getting some nice offers, some solid looks from big teams. Sure. Take the money. You can honestly take the money off anybody. The only yield is if he truly is the face of the franchise going forward. Okay, you keep him along. You need a franchise player like that. You keep McKennie because he's the only one that's actually showed any sort of grinta, even though he's the least Italian person on this team. He gets made fun of for it. He's the one that shows it the most. Everyone else can be gone. I named Bremer, Yildiz, McKennie, I would keep. 3 players. There's 11. Let's see, how big is our full roster? 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 19, 20, 21. Plus they're injured. 22, 23, 24, 25. 3 of 25. And Locatelli as well. Sorry, I missed him because he wasn't on the list there. And even Locatelli for the right money. He's on the cusp for me. Like for the right money, yeah. Like no discounts for a Locatelli, but sure. Give me a bit over market asking price, I'll take it. Mm-hmm. Heavy conversations. Okay. I'm gonna take a quick pee break before we get going here. I'll be right back within a minute. Try not to miss the kickoff. Okay, and I missed I missed 4 seconds. Not so bad. Get the scoreboard back up for you guys. Lulu and head it off. Okay, gotta make a quick adjustment on the time. I'm quite a little bit off. Doing this up. Sorry, guys. Oh, I'm having trouble syncing it. My apologies. I'll do it at the 47-minute mark. Be nice and easy. Free kick in by Coop. Oh my God, Chico! Oh, he finally did it! He finally did it! What's going? This is just all of a sudden. It finally happened. It's 1-1. I'm just completely blown away right now that we just completely be trashing. This is the shit I want to see. I just spent the past 50 minutes, the whole halftime, trashing players like you for not living up to the challenge, for not finishing your fucking goals, and you did it. You proved me wrong. I'll just sit here and shut up now. And of course, my sync isn't going to work. It's all messed up right now. Oh, my Lord. Ah, just shoved it. just shoved it out of reach, right in the back corner on the volley. It just was a rocket, man. That was huge. Yeah, let's fucking play some ball. Nuts. Still trying to get this thing to work properly. Let's see. No, it is not working. They changed the way it syncs here, and it's not quite working. I do apologize. Okay, did I get it? Yes. Okay, I finally got it. Sorry about that. Only about half a second off now. Good enough. All right, 1-1. Let's go. Little technical difficulties to start the second. Shot at BBC. Yeah. Yeah, I guess he did, didn't he? Does he get to claim that? So we take the momentum now. The only thing better than scoring late into the first half like Roma did is scoring early into the second. Oh, nice feed. It's too heavy. Again, guys, you got to take an edge off that. Yildiz would have been on his own. Like, has this guy not been commentating Juve every single week? He's like, oh, I think as soon as, you know, Roma loses the ball, they try to cut, cut them out and do a long ball. Like, yeah, I mean, yeah, this is what they've been doing. Okay, Roma has some changes stacked up right now. L and Yui, one of their two L's. One wasn't enough. They had to pick up a second. Oh, nice steal. There's Kalulu. He's a little too slow. Yeah, he slows up and lets it. Deco take it, but now Roma's back in the shape. That's okay. Juve with the ball. And it doesn't drop quite nicely there for David. Almost a miscue. I'm more edge of my seat now. Still anxious. I did predict a 2-2. I just never like when it does happen when we go down. My God, Yildiz just puts it wide. I was ready. I was getting ready to celebrate, just like on the midweek there. I was getting ready to celebrate. So close. Yildiz, and somebody had said it earlier just before I went to take my pee break. But he hasn't done shit since his contract. He's missed everything. Oh man. All right, here's the change now for Roma. Oh, not quite yet. Not quite yet. Oh, it's clean in the midfield. Roma come away with it, and Bremer, big tap. And gives it away. You can't give it away when you're at a position like that, dude. So Bremer making a mistake now as well. Ellie, last chance, takes out Malin's shot. Or a corner. Change still hasn't been made. A greeny, and it's Ndika puts it in off a short corner take, and it's 2-1 now for Roma, just like that. Just like that. My fuck. My 2-2 prediction, I guess, is still on the board. Just so many repeat offenses with this team is what it is. Another set play that they just failed to defend. I'm waiting for the replay here to take a closer look. How did he find it? And all that, like, did Cambiasso lose his mark? Yeah, Cambiasso. Cambiasso lost his mark is what it was. Just got in behind him somehow. Ah, my fuck. That's almost more frustrating than all these misses we have. And again, our defensive record is just completely blown apart. Hopefully, Cambiasso plays with that anger he gets when he screws up. It wasn't like a clear screw up. I hope he realizes it was his fault, though. Oh, here's it doesn't get to Chico. I was teeing up for a second one. They got to get more in Wesley's face too to try to draw out another mistake from him. I mean, you don't dive and celebrate a second yellow, but you can certainly try to force the matter a little bit. Oh, there's 35 minutes. Lots of time here. So I would like, as it stands, we concede too many goals. If we actually finished our chances, we can totally be like a Man City and just win 4-3 every single game, you know? But clearly, that's not a thing that's happening. But again, it's just individual lapses. It's individual mistakes. There's nothing inherently wrong with the system. Ooh, Yildiz takes a heavy one. Look at this once more. Oh yeah, there's a bit of follow through on the shin. Yeah, Yildiz, and I hate to say it, he's staying on his feet too much and battling it. If he just entered it up a little bit, celebrate the creative arts, then yeah, I mean, he would. Not that I'm trying to say he should do it, but they just need to punish the bullshit more. Is all it is. Encourage this kind of play. So with the new rules, he would have to basically just get up and play. If he needs the physio, he would have to come off for a full minute, which he is now. So he would have to be off for at least 60 seconds before he was allowed back on. But he technically did not even come off the pitch there. He just got some freeze spray. The trainer just reached over the line. But yeah, overused and abused. Pasili there with the interception, bad pass, and Kalulu. Oh my god, guys, you don't even know where you're going with it. Certainly frustrating to watch them at the moment. They can't settle the ball. They're playing with fear. They know how to respond, and this adds to the frustration, is that we know that they know how to respond, but they're choosing not to, at least collectively as a team. Certain players are definitely into it. Or is it just the lack of mentality to maintain the composure? Not that they're not willing, they just lack the composure. Good, don't call it, and Pellegrini's crying about it. That's exactly the right call, you just play it through. He got hauled down. There's a little tug, and then Pellegrini goes down complaining about his ankle. I mean, he might have dragged his foot. If anything, he did it to himself. That's a definite play on. Good call. McKennie's at least almost. He tried early on. He was good. It is true. He is tapered off heavily, but early on he had that very, very close chance. He might get fed here now, though. Back to Yildiz. Mac running in. It's in front of you! Oh my god, he didn't see it. He just looked the wrong way. The ball got behind him. Man. Nice little pass by Yildiz, too. Yeah, there we go. They're letting them play. What I like to see. Getting physical. Maybe that's what they need. Play it like hockey. Yeah, you just throw in a couple big hits, get the crowd back into it, get the momentum going. My hockey team can't win either. See how Ferrari start the season this year. Malin for the spectacular and gets the embarrassing. And kind of kicks Kalulu on the follow through with that. Jonathan David's taking a seat, and it's Boga. So does that put McKennie as a 9 and Yildiz as a 10? But David has been quiet again. They all look good early in the first half. Even David had a couple little looks, but not going the distance. And maybe it is part of the fatigue. I'm sure that's a factor. But I'm running out of excuses to give these guys. So I don't want to use that excuse. Like this game is just as important as Wednesday's game was. Yildiz is playing the 10 role. Stretch passing doesn't work here. Does it bite them? Selleck. There's Malin in the center. Ooh, Chelik, bad delivery. That's the guy we're looking at. Hopefully, as a depth piece. I don't know. He is nothing special. Could just be a very cheap deal coming on a free. Cambiaso, you overcommitted there. Got lucky. Kenny finding Chico on the right. Oh, and he slips the stupid pitch. It's not even wet out. This pitch is so bad. Like, you can see it from the camera how patched up it is. It's bad. We all know it. How many ECLs has it taken? We all know it's a bad pitch, but shouldn't be this horrible. $25 to go. Long ball. Perrine has to charge that. He doesn't, and he waits too long, and it's 3-1. He needed to charge that ball way sooner. And then he waited, and then when he charged the ball, he should have held his line at that point. Non-committal. You know that they're going to do that. As your team is pinched forward, you know they're going to look for that breakout pass. You know you're going to be one-on-one. As a keep, you have to game plan that. You got to know at what point. I mean, it was a pin perfect pass. And Perrine slides down instead of just making himself look big. Yeah. It's just, that was bad goalkeeping too. I mean, he's caught out one-on-one, but he could have. It's everybody. It's just fucking everyone. I mean, losing is one thing, but now again letting in 3 goals. The fuck are we doing? Juve push it forward. It's getting late in the game though. Just it's hard to keep the faith. Mm. They were building momentum up to that point again. They were starting to figure some things out. But they just leave themselves exposed. I know I can't stop watching either. None of us can. Obviously, we're all here. My lord. Italy failed. I'm going for Canada this World Cup, man. Forget Italy. The only reason why I want Italy to qualify is so Canada can beat them. No, I guess not having Locatelli as well. He is a defensive piece. So we really could be missing him in more than one way today. He would have added a bit more stability. Pico, though. No space. Oop losing his man. Oh, funny one does get through. Ends up being easy, though. Deflection, I think, just took a bit off. Yeah, took a lot of the edge off that one. Oh, boy. Something, man. I just need to see the characters come out. I don't care. Just show me what you have. You're all getting fired otherwise. There's literally media all over the internet this week that you're all gonna get fired if you don't figure it the fuck out. I mean, Chico at least did something there. What's anybody else gonna do about it? God, Sealy making everyone look dumb. My lord. Just get the ball, guys. If somebody has to get a yellow at this point, just fucking make a statement. The Ram can't even get through it cleanly. Like they're all over the place, man. Fucking figure this out. Oh my god. And after all that effort. And we saw Gala do this to Juve as well 2 weeks ago. They just get swarmed. It's like uh, as soon as they put the pressure on, they don't know what to do with it. There's Yildiz egging his boys on at this point. That I like to see. But it always turns into complete capitulation. Well, how many games, important games, can we fuck up in a row? The thing is that because it's snowballing. If we won all of those other games, this one wouldn't have been as critical. So it's a self-fulfilling prophecy at this point. Oh god. What does he do with it? He gets some space and runs out of it. Mm, pretty sure Boga did have the last touch on it. Moretti and Zagrova. He goes off. And Thuram is the one coming off. So yeah, he's gonna keep Oop as more of your defensive piece. Well, let's see if these new guys can settle anything into this game. Zagrova already fighting for it, winning a throw-in. Dancing looks like Europa League. We're currently looking at Conference League. Moretti, I don't know. I don't know what Moretti's doing. He might leave this summer. Probably. Bilardi and Narardi are coming on now for Roma. And Moretti isn't worth a whole lot either, though, right? 15, 20 mil. I don't know, Dan. We've already talked about that. Everything is pointing towards him staying at the moment, but 11 more games, man. Anything could change. I wouldn't. The players. I'm blaming the players. Just look at them. Why would I blame the coach? And these are all just a bunch of soulless players. Barring a couple. Fire the team. And that's what we're seeing on social media right now, is the team is getting fired. There's a pecking order, and they're going to try to clear house as much as possible. I don't know. I'm not going to get into this whole sort of got Gasparini, whatever the fuck. I've spent hours on that conversation. We have no idea. It doesn't matter which fucking coach you would have gotten. These players do not want to win. Stop talking about the coach. Why we already did this. We talked about the coach. It's not the coach, it's the fucking player. Put Italiano. Put fucking anybody else. I don't give a fuck. It's not the fucking coach anymore, man. No more scapegoats. I've been yelling about people, but just picking up fucking scapegoats. Oh, must be this, must be that. No, it's everyone. Everyone sucks. They might have the skills, the paperwork to say that they're good, but you see them on the pitch, and when push comes to shove, when things get hard, they're not there. Yeah, am I all for clearing house? I mean, this channel in general has been talking about the reset for 6 years. Sell them all. Get rid of everybody and start new. If somebody wants to give us a couple $100 million for Yildiz, get rid of them. And even if you do get a new coach, fire the whole team as well. Everyone's new. Just get rid of the whole everything. Blank slate. Delete club, start new. The problem is this patchwork. This is years and years of patchwork. And you have patches on top of patches. Of course it's going to fall apart. There's no foundation to this team. And late in the season, when the games get harder, when the schedule gets congested, as the injuries pile up, and the suspensions and this and that, this is exactly the fallout that you see from it all. And you have a couple of individual players that do show their worth still, but they can't do it on their own. You need a whole team. Yeah, and this is why I have a little faith in the management that they won't fire Spalletti, is that they know they haven't given him a proper window. Oh, Yildiz can't Boga. Oh my god, Boga puts it in also on a volley. Oh my lord, it's something. There's 12 minutes left, but I can't celebrate yet. Can't celebrate yet. But Boga's first goal for Juve puts it within one. Uh, after a bit of a bobble here, so Zagrova puts it towards Yildiz, but Celik, his clearance actually just goes to Boga, who volleys it into the net. Once again, Celik is one of these players who hasn't looked great today for Roma that we're tied to. So it kind of goes back to that. We want to keep on throwing this patchwork in. Yeah, I heard that Igor Tudor can be sacked from Tottenham soon as well. Yeah, that's no surprise. Who didn't call that one? Who thought that was going to work out? I sure as hell fucking didn't. No foul, clean, clean. So it says actually been doing a good job today. Nice. Okay, moving forward. Let's see it, boys. Zagrova cuts in again. Bit too much for him. And now what? Oh, Malin's on the ground behind the play. Come on. This is exactly it. The time wasting. It wasn't a head injury. He did not have to stop the play. Boga's the third all-time goal scorer of Ivorians in Serie. Interesting stat. Played for Atalanta and Sassuolo. Booted forward. Oh, Malin looks perfectly fine now. He looks just dandy. Really had to stop the play there. That was excellent way to waste my time. Pogba. Oh man. Pogba's a ghost. Boga's a bit of a passenger defensively here. One more goal, guys. Save my weekend. One more goal. Make something of it. Otherwise, it's gonna be another lonely walk with the dogs as my post game today. Because spaghetti has no sauce. Oh man. When Pellegrini goes down so easy there, and the commentator's smart to call it out. I love how they're actually calling this shit out, knowing that it's become a major problem in the league. Cross leagues, but definitely in Serie A. Nice by Zagrova. Gets by everyone and then ends it up with a horrible pass. Yeah, get off. Don't call it. Oh, he went down easy again. If he's gonna cry that much, clearly he's too injured to play the game. He's too much of a bitch. You have to remove him from the field. Minimal contact. No, this is like there's 7 minutes left of the game, and he's gonna go down every time he's touched. No, this is exactly why I'm so excited about these new rules, because this is the bullshit that they're gonna punish. Assuming they implement them correctly. And I'm so here for it to penalize this time wasting and just this general Tom country. The DeCilio game. Yeah, there's always those moments of the unsung hero coming up for Juve late in the game. DeCilio, one of them. Moretti, McKennie, he's taken down. Olga, come on, get in there, get in there. Can't get it. Pellick now bombing down the sides. Come on, Kelly, get on that. Delivery. There's Bremer, though, at least. Pellick is not quick, but Bremer giving a shove to Malin. Bit of chirping down there on the pitch. Like to see it. I did not get any of the draws for the World Cup matches. There's one like last minute draw apparently in April. But no, I have failed to get any tickets at the moment.
No, you're not missing much anyways.
What do you mean? Maybe not in America because everyone's going to protest it and come to Canada instead.
Yeah, it's all right.
Well, at least we know Iran's not showing up.
I guess they were blown away.
Oh boy, no that's like actual news though. Like they're.
I know.
Yeah.
Oh, I know.
Which is not a surprise, honestly, considering what had happened. So,
jeez, at least get the name right. He called me Piedemonte Calcio. It's Piedemonte United. I feel insulted.
He's just defaulting to the PES days. Still the best footy game. PES 19. Those were the days. So, why did you decide to show up to the shit show?
I had some free time and I felt like consulting you because, yeah. Because I didn't want to leave you alone.
No. 5 minutes. What is it at this point? Another 5 minutes of this?
Yeah.
Man, they're dribbling through. Let's see some final product here. Boga. Oh, Ndika almost an own goal. You never know. You never know. 4 minutes.
You know, it's funny that it's just like when we switched keepers, now everyone's just scoring bangers on us versus like the previous couple of weeks where everyone's getting some of the most cheekiest goals I've ever seen in my life.
Turns out no matter who your keeper is, when you leave him high and dry, you're going to get scored on.
Yeah, but like Perrine made some good saves today.
Also, that last one, he was not great on. The one-on-one is still a one-on-one, but he could have made a... Zagrova puts it on.
He does not know how to shoot from distance.
Who knows how to shoot?
Apparently Conceição from that shot I saw earlier.
And Boga, both on volleys. Those, I'm convinced at this point, with all the sitters that we miss, that I mean, eventually you just get lucky.
No, but like Dave, watch that replay of Zagrova's shot. Like I just feel like he doesn't know how to shoot. Like he shanks it. Kind of like how he shanked the shot against Galatasaray.
Yeah. I hope that gets better with more consistency, but it's not great.
He might get sold at this point.
Oh, we just had that conversation. How everyone's sold. That was our 3-1 conversation when it was all doom and gloom. We got a little bit more positive.
That's funny. My dad saw the lineup. He was watching part of the game. He was like, "Why the fuck is Kelly starting?" And I was like, "Damn, why did he catch your rage?"
Because Kelly is our second best defender.
I was like, "What the hell?" And he's like, he's the one that fucked up this whole week. And I'm like, okay.
Wow. Scapegoating.
I'm like, would you rather have Gatti? And he's like, no.
Well, here's Gatti. Gatti's coming on too. Gatti for Bremer.
I was a little bit confused. Did I see Kalulu and McKennie on the field at the same time? Almost like McKennie was playing right back at times.
Yeah, well, McKennie was in the slot and roaming, and then Kalulu with the overlap. Yeah. Openda coming on for
Was it a
Ambiasu.
4-3-3? I think it was a 4-3-3. That's why.
Well, I mean, in transition, yeah, it's technically a 4-2-3-1, but yeah,
McKennie was a banger. No, I was hoping McKennie banged it.
But without Locatelli today, yeah, you don't really have that deep ladder. Coop Miners has been doing it. To the box. McKennie, no, doesn't take it. Boga. And again, just the decision making is not there.
Is it just me, or does Boga look like awkward on his feet there?
He has looked awkward today. Even his goal was a little awkward.
Oh, man. You know, I'm kind of concerned with them putting Gatti on the field because now Roma is just going to milk fouls off of Gatti. Because, like, I honestly, I'm convinced that Gatti is retarded. And, like, the moment, like, watch, guarantee you, first play Gatti gets on here and he's going to foul somebody.
Well, I think. Yeah, I mean,
see.
Oh
watch,
God.
and I guarantee you, when we watch the replay, it's an overextension of his elbow into the dude's back, and the guy's going to draw that.
Exactly. That's exactly what it was.
See.
Pellegrini off. He should have been off 10 minutes ago, rolling around every few seconds. Zaragoza. How could he forget? He was the one stopping the play. Oh, my ankle. Oh, my ankle. No, he touched me. My ankle.
I feel like Gatti chokes his wife because he's just so damn aggressive.
If she likes it.
Probably.
Don't get out of there. Get out of there. You know, my dog likes to go underneath my desk, but last time he sat down there and hit the power bar. Luckily, Dave was here with me, but yeah, shut off my whole system. So he ain't allowed under my desk no more. I can't wait to take these guys out for my post-match decompression. Did you have a chance to read the new rules, that link I sent?
Yeah, I read it. I'm more kind of like, let's see it actually get put in place.
Yes,
if anything.
Of course. But I've been teasing them because I recorded a video before this. I'm going to release it tomorrow.
Ooh.
Yes. 7 minutes, something like that, I think it is. It's not super long, but goes over like the gist of what the new rules are. But yes, how anything gets implemented is going to be the key factor, because they wouldn't have had these new rules if the current ones were implemented correctly.
Yeah, I mean, like, for example, even like the main thing, right? Trying to not go into depth because I don't want to take away from your video, but like the 4 scopes, right? Goal, no goal, penalty, no penalty, direct red card, and then mistaken identity. I don't think I've ever seen mistaken identity, but I was fine with those.
Well, again, the intent was correct. But, I mean, in that article even did pick up the whole Kalulu second yellow. Like how there's just been so many egregious calls or non-calls.
Wait a minute. Is this, am I seeing a cheese goal?
I don't know.
I smell a cheese goal?
See, Zagrova headed in. It's fucking everyone we trashed on today has scored a goal.
Are you kidding? He's about to go he's about to go choke somebody.
Oh my God. This is the
hard strength. Yeah, that's it right there.
This is the most.
Bro, what is he? What the hell? Like, I can't. Who's he choking? Is he choking Thuram?
Is he actually choking?
I don't know. He's grabbing something.
keep talking. Yeah, everyone's like, keep talking shit. It's working.
Bro, hold on. Wait a minute, though. Like, what kind of touch? No, I thought he touched it. No, I just fell in front of him. But still, he's got a better finish than Dusan.
Yeah, so Zagrova delivery. It goes off Ndika, actually. I don't think it went off.
It goes off his dick. It goes off his
McKennie
dick.
did get it. McKennie did get it. And it drops for Gatti. Yeah, he just has to put his fucking foot through it at that point. He's got a better finish than literally everyone else. And this is why Spalletti put Gatti on as an attacker. Which is wild that this actually just worked out.
Wait, did that actually happen?
That happened. I mean, the commentators even said it's like, I think Gatti's going to be playing more as an attacker.
He might have figured it out. Gatti's a throat strangling striker.
Sometimes you just need a hate fuck.
Damn. Watch the ref cheese and just end play right now, because fuck it.
Long ball. No, there's the whistle. It ends at 3-3. What a wild...
Yeah.
Oh, my Lord.
So I don't know. You see, I don't get where people are kind of saying that this team is useless. Like, yeah, is it championship winning ball? Like, no, but this is probably the most entertaining shithousery I've seen Juve do in a very long time.
It's entertaining. The problem is the lack of mental judgment. Well, no, you're not winning. That's pretty important. Especially, well, at least not losing today is super important. My concern comes down to the mentality of this team, that they can, at times, when they absolutely need to, they can do this whole fino alla fine thing. But, I mean, you had to go 120 minutes on Wednesday. Here you brought it to the 93rd minute. Like, you can't keep on chasing the games. Yield is knackered. You got to take Bremer off and manage him. Like, Zagrova's being managed. Holm got injured after 2 games. Right? Like, you can't keep on doing this to yourself. You're literally shooting yourself up the urethra every single week. Why? It's insane. But we pull out the result, at least. Technically Wednesday, yeah, we won. Well, we definitely won on Wednesday, just aggregate. Okay. Let's bring up the FOT mob at this point. Take some look at a few quick numbers. We ended up getting the possession at the end of the day, too. Look at this, 54. XG 1.65 to 1.39, fairly similar. Shots 11 to 13. On target 5 to 5. Big chances 4 to 3. Missed 2 to 1. Passing 342 at 80 to 402 at 82. Fouls 7 to 12 and corners 4 to 1. So, like, roughly, I mean, this has tie game written all over the numbers. You split them. Everything's split, more or less. Is it fair to say that maybe both teams were bad today? I removed you this whole time. I'm sorry. Did you realize you were removed?
I didn't say
I changed the screens. Yeah.
No, because I was just reading the thing.
A 3-3 game is exciting. From a neutral standpoint, absolutely it's exciting.
Yeah.
But it wasn't...
Wow. Go ahead.
No, it's just like from a technical standpoint, it kind of shows a lot of weaknesses between both teams.
Game was actually pretty even numerically.
Oh, yeah. Again, like it's a tie. That's the right out.
Yeah, I think so. I think the big change that needs to get adjusted is the error in defensive errors that we're making, because it's just getting to the point where it's just getting catastrophically bad.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, because I'm trying to read that and also read, like, for example, what social media is saying, and everyone's kind of like, well, Bremer is a defensive liability, and Yildiz has been cricket since he signed his extension. And it's kind of like,
It's not that he's
I don't.
crickets. He just hasn't finished.
Well, is it really his job to finish though?
It kind of became his job because nobody else was doing it. He's supposed to be the
I get
playmaker.
it.
He's supposed to be getting the assists more than the goals.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm just kind of confused at like, for example, what people's expectations are right now. Because like you've got like, for example, Luca, the JFTV. I just want the World Cup to come around. I've had enough of this season. And it's like, all right, I guess.
But this is insane coming from Italians, or at least backgrounded Italians.
No,
Italy isn't
it's
even in
just
the World Cup yet. Like you're what you're hoping for isn't necessarily what you want either, right? Like this is just this defeatist, woe is me, the world is falling, catastrophe kind of mindset. Yeah, like this is frustrating and it sucks, but like fuck. And the thing is Luca is gonna get 10,000 views on his next video talking about that.
I don't yeah, right. But like I don't know. For me, it's just I look at this and I'm just kind of like everybody's kind of like over carrying this way too much, and it's like I don't know. For me, it's like okay, we're out of the title race. I mean, Inter's running away with it, and then it's like okay, top four. I don't know. I mean, for me, it's just like I don't see this team able to be consistent in that point unless you have a total collapse from everyone else.
Well, lacks consistency. That's the whole problem with this team. Is
Yeah,
just no technical consistency, mental nothing.
and you know, and like outside of the financial aspirations that come with it, like I mean, is it really worth us being in the Champions League just to get knocked out in the not even the round of 32 again?
It really makes that much of a difference financially. It kind of does.
I know it does, but at the same time, like from a sporting sense, I'd rather us just because like here's the hot take. Atalanta and Fiorentina have more European prestige than Juve have had in the last 10 years. Let that sink in.
From winning the minor, in a sense.
And making consistent deep runs in those tournaments.
But they're also not expected to do anything, right? So it's expectations and reality. Whereas the Juve's expectations are higher and its reality is lower.
Which makes no sense to me how you're expecting this team to perform in Europe.
Just because of legacy. It's just like it's a Ferrari supposed to win, even though they never.
Well,
did.
you guys. I don't know, man. I've been watching you guys in testing. I was just kind of like, okay, a 360 wing, okay. Lewis Hamilton for number 8.
Yeah.
Oh, see, look at you, all giggly and all giddy because I know you got all twinkled up inside when you saw that too.
I have.
Stop it.
In a week's time, we will know.
You just don't want to admit it, but there's parts of you thinking, "Is this it?"
No, because Mercedes has an edge still. We don't know. Mercedes apparently has another half second in the tank from the latest reports.
Yeah, but you still feel warm and fuzzy inside.
Yeah, we're a solid number 2.
I mean, I think the drivers you have are better than Mercedes, but
well, the Backstreet Boy and the now 20-year-old Antonelli. I don't know. I like Antonelli though.
You mean Kamikaze Antonelli?
19 though, man. Like you're gonna die bomb. I'm here for it. Yeah, give him a couple years. Once he's 40, in 20 years he'll come and race for Ferrari as well.
It'd be nice if I could see German Dave on here, just so I could see if German Dave believes that Lewis Hamilton will get 8.
No,
but
no.
Yeah, you know.
Oh man, but it's something to look forward to.
I know you're warm and fuzzy. You just want to say it's your year. You don't want to be like an Arsenal fan.
I never said it was my year. I'm just kind of excited to watch some racing.
I can tell in your eyes.
It's something that you know how it is. It's the honeymoon phase. Like I'm right now, just kind of so pissed off with the football side of things that I'm ready just for a different sport. Because like hockey has let me down.
You want to? Speaking of honeymoon phase, you want to know who's not having a honeymoon phase?
Who?
Tudor. He's about to get sacked.
Oh, Tudor. Yeah, we brought that up too.
Hi, Skippy.
Yes. Okay, so next week, Saturday, 2:45, we are home to Pisa. Let's hope that works out.
We got an easier stretch. They could string
And then
together some wins, some
Udinese,
momentum.
Sassuolo, Genoa, Atlanta, Bologna, and then you finish off to Milan. Yeah, so you have no Copa, you have no Champions League. You are at one game a week with an international break thrown in, where we find out that Italy gets not into the World Cup for a third straight competition.
I don't want to say, Jeff, I don't want to say he's dog shit, but I've been exceptionally disappointed in him.
His finishing, again, everyone's finishing is bad. He doesn't offer, and we talked about this, right? Chico and Zagrova, they're almost the same player, but Chico goes deep and Zagrova cuts. Same, but different. There's no like one clear winner over the other. It kind of dictates on who you're playing, the style of game, like what's going to work better. Going deep and cross down the goal line or cut back and curl them in. Today, I don't know. We had a couple good balls coming in from errant kind of curls off a header, whatever. That was more what we needed today. So Zagrova technically kind of offered that. Mind you, Chico's the one that got the goal today. So yeah, Boga should start over both. Boga looked like he was tripping over his own balls.
Yeah, but I think he's more dangerous than the other two, though.
Yeah, I don't know if he's the starter. Maybe eventually. I don't know. I don't. That's not a clear decision either, though.
The issue with that is he plays on the left better. He's on the left than he is on the right.
Mm-hmm.
But I would say, yeah, because Boga is way more direct. He doesn't kind of like, because the issue with Zagrova is he drifts out wide and then waits for like the defender to settle, then like slowly cuts in. In all honesty, I would say Conceição is probably the lowest on my depth list in terms of Juve's wingers. So that's kind of where my head's at, because I don't know. This is why I'm a little bit annoyed that we purchased him for 45 to 50 million, because I was hoping he would turn the corner, but like he didn't. So we're kind of like stuck in this sense where you're kind of stuck with him. I still think right now Boga's like way more direct in terms of doing anything on the width. I just think our right wing is just not effective whatsoever. It just sucks because I don't think you can get the most out of Boga if you play him on the right side.
Yeah, I mean that is part of it as well.
Yeah, but you don't want to. So Tentos, you can't take away Yıldız's cut in, because like right now that's a big aspect of Yıldız's game, is his ability to get his hip square and switch posts. I don't think you jeopardize that just to start Boga.
They did talk about getting. They talked about getting Yıldız centrally today as an option. So it has been talked about. I mean,
yeah, but
yeah, it's not.
You're doing
nothing's perfect.
You're doing the same thing.
We get into these conversations.
You're doing the same thing if you play Yıldız. Just go.
Sorry, it's just we get into the same situation where whenever you move something, you have to compensate somewhere else, and we don't have the complete depth part to be able to just play with it freely, and sometimes we're forced into it due to injuries or suspensions, and then we figure the shit out.
Yeah, from a scheme perspective, I don't know, like playing David and then Yıldız behind David, I just don't see that working effectively.
No, and then even if you have
like
Vlahovic,
if it was McKennie then Yıldız, okay, I could see it working.
Well, and that was one of the options, right? Which you can do, but you're also now like, who do you sub in on the left wing once Boga now gets tired? You put in Kostic, you know?
No, I think you would just switch Conceição, or not Conceição. You would switch Yıldız over.
Yeah, and then you have to break the formations. There's always some sort of negative to doing this in our current lineup.
Yeah, but I mean, Spalletti ideally wants to do a 4-3-3.
Mm-hmm. Which he mostly does, honestly. I don't know. You put 4-2-3-1 on paper and it turns into a 4-3-3.
No,
It is what it is.
If anything, I would just beg Galatasaray to give you Osimhen because that solves most of your problems.
They can't. Do you not see the clause there with Napoli still?
I know. I know.
Fucking fucked. And Jeff, it's easy to say gives Zagrova more minutes. We don't know if he can do more minutes.
No, he's just not good.
11 more games. We're gonna have to figure something out one way or the other.
Because it's like great. He was able to loft that ball. Like he lofted that ball in for Gatti, but at the same time, it's like there hasn't been really direct play off of Zagrova. Like, I'm sorry, but that miss against Galatasaray, like that to me, I'm just like, dude, you can't do that.
No, that was very blatant. The good thing now, though, you have the one game a week. You have the international break, which most of our players won't be going to. There's not a lot of serious international break happening for our roster, at least. There are a couple guys, sure. But it gives the chance for these guys to rest up a little bit, get a little healthier perhaps, continue to work the system, especially when you have your guys like Zagrova, who isn't going to be playing international. I don't think I hope he doesn't.
He's playing for Kosovo because they're in the World Cup qualifiers.
Or is he getting called up though with his
iffiness? Oh yeah, he's getting called up.
I guess they glaze him. Okay, so maybe in that case, not so good.
Yeah, he'll play good for them, but play shit for us.
Mm-hmm. How about Yildiz? Turkey doesn't have anything to fight for, do they? I got to look into this.
I think they're just playing friendlies.
Yeah, just the friendlies, right? So nothing serious. So at least for a few of the guys. I mean, offhand, I don't know specifically. Obviously, Locatelli, Cambiaso, they're going to have something to fight for coming up. But like Kalulu, I mean, France is going to be playing friendlies, right? Doesn't matter. Same with Thuram, those guys. So it gives us a chance, is what I'm trying to say. A bit of a chance to reset, to see where we can go with things into the last 11 games. One game a week. I mean, that's just what we have to focus on now at this point, is tie the season together. We're in 6th place. Couple points from 4th. One game at a time, put the points up. Put it in your own hands. And if that means putting Boga in, we put Boga in. It doesn't matter. Whoever's ready. Whoever's ready, the most fit, the most mentally ready, play on any given week. Because it's easy going forward at this point. Every single game is winnable. The hardest one, Milan, last. And if it comes down to April 26th, and we absolutely need a win against Milan at the San Siro, then, well, we didn't do our fucking job then. This is literally the season that's coming down to any given Sunday. We're still in it. But barely. We'll see. Maybe we'll do the Balkan tour. We always joke about it. Maybe now's the chance. Maybe I'll get to go to Kosovo. We shall see. Okay. Well, I mean, I guess that's that. I've kind of been with the stretch of form, slacking a little bit on the post games. I'm not gonna lie.
I don't blame you.
Yeah, no point droning on. It's literally the same thing.
This is an interesting take. Somebody put here, Juventus under Spalletti are way worse than they are with Tudor and Mota.
What's the account?
Milan Zach 6.
Oh, it's a Milan account. Okay.
I don't see that at all. I think they're way better than they were under Mota and Tudor.
It's a random Milan account. Don't waste your time. One thing I've learned.
I get it.
I've been trying to get more active with X in the socials, which is to my demise, because you try to interact with some of these brain dead fucks. And like you think our players are brain dead and we yell at them, like the people on X, especially just these vibe accounts that are just looking for random clicks and they're not like an actual account. They're just some dude that throws a team name in front of their name. These guys are fucking tarded. Some of the most brain dead motherfuckers in the world. Like, no joke, just don't even bother giving them the time of day, interacting, anything. Like, you can't. It's the perfect example of you cannot fix stupid. Just you can't. Other than maybe euthanasia, but we've kind of agreed that that's not a proper way. And Dave's not even here to fucking give that joke properly, anyways. Fuck. Okay, so sorry guys, I had to put the German joke in somewhere.
Here's another one. After this week, Di Gregorio does not see the starting position ever again.
You see, he will.
You think he'll beat Perrin for the number one?
No, I think this is a bit of a wake-up call. Perrin didn't have a stellar showing today.
So Max Statman said that you cannot watch Mattia Perrin and tell me that Di Gregorio will be the first keeper ever again.
Yeah, he also...
Because here's the thing, right? So this is kind of interesting, right? Because Di Gregorio had this thing where he conceded on his first shot for like 6 or 7 games.
Yeah. But I don't think Perrin is an obvious upgrade either. Like, we still at 3 in. A lot of it, I think, is the overall team mentality and the fact that you're given one-on-one chances against your goalkeepers. It's not purely the goalkeeper's fault in either case.
Yeah, but I do think Perrin's a better shot stopper, though.
He is, but we saw his limitations playing out from the back. We got fucking pegged into our own zone for stretches because he couldn't fucking distribute. And he tried early on and gave the ball away and had to save his own giveaway. Like, he's not your perfect solution. And luckily, Roma has a lot of their own gaps, and first half especially, their midfield was non-existent. We got away with it. But as Roma figured things out late into that first half, going to the second, they pinned us down. And we didn't have an outlet because we relied on that outlet from our goalkeeper, which was now non-existent. And now Locatelli was non-existent. I mean, you took our 2 play from the back guys out of the game. And we got pegged down. So, yeah, Di Gregorio is going to fucking see some more game time. Because of that. That's why they bought him in the first place. It's part of the system.
Yeah, it's kind of interesting. Out of all the players that this other take here, out of all the players that didn't totally signed, the only one that successfully hit was Kalulu.
Mm-hmm. And Kalulu was the one that wasn't expected to hit, funny enough. Like, we all thought he'd be like somewhat serviceable depth piece, get some minutes, and he's turned out to be one of our best creative players and stalwart defender. And yeah, he's definitely had his moments too. He's had some dumb fucking moments.
I think what makes this even more interesting is the whole tidbit here.
You cut out there.
So I think, I accidentally glitched here for a minute, but I think the interesting thing is that Juve, for the first time in like history since I've been watching the club, like, our goalie isn't starting for a national team or even on a national team roster.
Yeah.
Like, it's just me kind of throwing it out there, right? I'm not sitting here just bitching like our goalkeeper's ass and blah, blah, blah. But like, I just found it kind of a unique observation there.
Well, we'll see. I like what Tentos is saying. I agree with this, that, you put him on the bench, fights for a spot. You give him that fight back, right? Because he's the number one, and as he said, is he really a number one? Doesn't make the national team, even as the 4th keeper. That's true for our whole team. Our overall quality has gone down, which, I mean, I'm just circling. Again, you can't put everything on the goalkeeper because the rest of the team isn't helping them out either. Like, it's systemic. We're doing just enough to stay in the fight, but that's the team that we are. We're top 6, fuck. Where we are. Oh, yeah, Defara.
Funny thing.
Yeah. Yeah, so we have Tafarda that just got promoted into Serie B, and he just got man of the match as well because he saved 2 shots, and it was a clean sheet. He saved 2 shots. But yeah, the Glaze train I think is starting up on that one. We'll see how that goes. But this is good that he's got Serie B experience. He has been on the bench for us when we had some injuries, so he's been exposed at least to the first team. With Di Gregorio potentially leaving and Perrine potentially leaving, Pinsolio just re-signed. Somehow he got another contract for a bag of chips, but he really likes those bags of chips. But you get the Defare in there.
I think I don't know because it's kind of you've got like a unique situation, right? With Perrine and Di Gregorio not being like consistent ones. Because it's like in theory you should have done like what we did with Buffon and Chesney, right? Where like you had Buffon and you had Chesney kind of sit behind and kind of grab the reins. But I was thinking like you would take a younger goalkeeper and have them sit for a season or two as the two get the cup games and things like that, and then kind of take over. I don't know why for some reason we're kind of like not doing that, and we're kind of running into an issue. Because like for example, with Chesney and Perrine, it kind of made sense. Or at some point, you would move Perrine for like a Di Gregorio. Like if you did Chesney and Di Gregorio, it would make sense. But right now, like Di Gregorio and Perrine seem like 2A and 2B in my opinion.
It sort of is, yeah. Well, I mean, how many times do we need to talk about why did we even get rid of Chesney in the first place? And that was all because we wanted to play from the back and blah blah blah, all that bullshit. Previous management did stupid things, and now we're paying for them.
Yeah, catastrophically dumb, to be honest with you.
Yeah. I mean, I didn't hate Di Gregorio. It was like, I think 18 million total package. It wasn't horrible. It's club friendly in that sense, but it was just not needed at the current moment. At that current moment is when you would have gotten in somebody who's 21, perhaps a youth prospect, to work underneath Tech.
Yeah. I was still fine with Tech making that much money though, because Tech stopped penalties. He stopped Tech was always solid when we had him.
Yeah, he's taking sure, but now it was a short-term prospect, right? You always knew paying $18 million for a decent goalkeeper was just always going to get that in a few years. Like, we're at that point now. Now you got to make that transaction again. It's very short-sighted. Your goalkeeper is supposed to be one of those long-term projects. It's not like a striker who might only stay a couple of seasons, right? Your keeper, at least historically as well with Juve, is somebody that sits. I mean, look, Pinsolio. He hasn't fucking left since he was in his mother's womb. You can't get rid of the guy, right? You just need that with the number one.
All right, so Juve Ball tweeted here, Fino Elefine06, Comoli should 100% be losing his job. No defender, no striker ruined our season in January. Along with this disastrous summer window, at least Giuntoli had some good signings, as dumb as he was.
At least Giuntoli had money. It's just, again, just brain dead fuck. They don't understand how
things
work.
Here's where I kind of want to shit on this argument. Do we remember the 23-24 season where we got Charlie, Alcaraz, and Thiago Giallo? When we were in a Scudetto race?
You're talking about 3 years ago. They don't have that attention span. They can't think past their fucking dick.
Do we not remember that? Where
no, I'm telling you, they do not.
Where Giuntoli was so dead set on removing Max that he jeopardized the Scudetto race.
Try it.
Just implode the team after.
Reply to that comment, but stats and facts and shit, and then they'll just make fun of you because you have a university degree and you use fancy words and you're an idiot.
He's French. I don't want to deal with the French.
So stop it with the Twitter. Stop it. It's all dumb shit.
Let me make fun of them, Dave. Come on.
They're literally not worth it. These are brain dead fucks. This is the exact reason why the term "go touch grass" exists, is for people like this. I kid you not. They're the reason.
Dude, Ali's take's probably my favorite though. Just play Gatti as a number 9 next week.
I mean, Ali isn't even the worst fucking offender of the shit.
No, he's not. It's just I actually like this one. This was funny. Just play Gatti as a 9. Shit, I'd be down with it. 6'2" or something like that. Elbows everybody. Fuck it.
Ali, when he says some smart shit, but he does. Excuse me. He does not know how to hide his biases at all and think objectively when it comes to players like McKennie, for instance.
He just doesn't like darker skinned people. Allegedly.
Alleged to believe such things as well.
I'm just saying.
There's enough receipts on the hate towards darker skinned players on our team. So, I mean,
yeah,
it's alleged.
It's alleged.
It's alleged. Personal feelings take it at face value.
Yeah.
Gatti is a poacher. He's gonna poach your wife.
Yeah, he's gonna poach your wife. He's gonna choke her.
Okay. Well, I think unless you got more nonsense.
Nope. I think I'm good. Besides the people glazing Fabio Grosso for beating Atalanta, which that was actually impressive. I'm not gonna lie.
I did not catch that. Was it a good game?
Oh yeah, they were down. Sassuolo was down to 10. Sassuolo was down to 10.
Oh, were they down? Yeah, I saw the result, but yeah. Missed that. I just saw the scoreline.
The tackle was stupid as fuck, but Sassuolo got the red card in like the 16th minute. Somehow beat Atalanta went up 2-0.
Nice.
That to me is hilarious.
Seoul is one of those teams. Every so often they just pull one out.
Yeah, but it's Fabio Grosso. He knows the Gringa juice or the Grinta juice, and everyone's gonna ask for him to coach Juve next season.
Oh fuck, is that what it is?
No, he's a former Juventino. He's a former defender and a former Juventino.
He'll get Groff to put some, make him 50 years younger and put a Juve shirt on him.
Yeah, former Juventino. We need him.
Yeah. All right, my old dog here is begging to go outside, and when an old dog needs to go outside, fireworks are about to happen. Yeah, I gotta let him the fuck
on that note, make sure you like and subscribe, and we'll catch you at whenever Dave releases his new rules video.
It'll be tomorrow, like midday. I took a long weekend, so I have the morning to get it out to you, fine ladies and gentlemen out there. So yeah, stay tuned to that. New rule changes video coming out tomorrow. Follow us on all platforms. Like, subscribe, follow, share, press the buttons. Like I say, I don't know how you're watching us, but whatever platform you're on, press the buttons. Love you all. Thank you very much. And Forza Juve. See ya tomorrow, I guess, in a sense. You'll see me tomorrow. That's how that works.